Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Yes, that's right, it's Saturday again, and I just got home from watching the latest episode of Doctor Who, the first in the series of the 11th Doctor, and oh my god, this is the 100th video. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for the 100th video. Should I do a dance, or maybe write a song, or tell a joke, or be funny? You want me to be funny? Jesus, I can't handle this pressure. Oh god, it's taking my... The topic for this week was family traditions, holiday traditions, traditions such as Christmas and Easter. By the way, it's Easter Sunday tomorrow, so chocolate galore. It says a lot about religious tradition when the thing that defines it most is the chocolate and sweets that we consume on it. Easter's never really been a big holiday for our family. We give each other eggs, obviously, because we're humans and we like chocolate. But the religious side of things we don't really concentrate on that much. My mother goes to church, but I really stopped going. Because, as mentioned in a previous video, if you'll look back through our extensive archive, I'm an agnostic. Christmas, on the other hand, God, where to begin? We have a tree, also. Adam, I'm afraid it's not a natural tree. It's a plastic tree. But that, in our opinion, is just as good as a normal tree. And I might have just been very controversial there and sparked off a hate campaign. But anyway, our plastic tree has been in the family since before I can remember. So we put it up every year, and we put all the pieces in, and occasionally we lose a branch. So it gets more and more sparse, but it's still a really nice thing to do together as a family, which we usually do first day of Advent. Then, of course, there are the presents, the defining thing of any Christmas celebration. We have them in stockings, which are more like sacks. Well, I used to think that my stocking was a sack because I was young, and to me a pillowcase was big, but now, of course, it's a pillowcase, which still fits a reasonable amount of presents inside. You'd think at 18 I'd not care as much about presents as I would before. But you'd be wrong, because they're amazing. Adam, you were complaining about the Australian heat, as far as I can remember. Cry me a river, dirtbag. It's been raining all day here today. I love you, really. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. In retrospect of saying that comment, I realised that you can't really make comparisons between weather, as weather is relative. Really hot weather would get annoying if you were baking all the time, whereas rainy weather is... whereas rainy weather is also... Whereas rainy weather gets annoying as well because you're wet and soaking and cold all the time. But anyway, I digress. Tennille, whinge all you want. It's called Of Cabbages and Rants, therefore you can rant. And as far as I recall, way back in the day, we established the whole idea of a secondary rant on top of the topic, and yours happened to be just about life in general, which is nice, and you're allowed to do, because it's your channel. It's my channel as well, and it's Adam's, and it's Laura's. All in this together. Oh, Zac Efron can suck on my... New Year's Eve, there's a tradition for you. On New Year's Eve, our tradition is to go to a party. The first New Year's Eve I can ever remember actually took place in a mansion, but it was a really weird mansion because it was a mansion that was half owned by my friend's aunt, so we had half of it to have a New Year's Eve party in, whereas this family who didn't want a party had the other half. So we're there, letting off fireworks in the garden and drinking and laughing. Well, we weren't drinking and laughing because we were about 7. We were in the attic watching the Aristocats. But all our parents were drinking and laughing, and I can only imagine how it must have been for the other half of the mansion who was sat there in this massive house, just in one room with their little bit of champagne going, why won't they shut up? We have no friends, but we have alcohol, and I don't know where I'm going with this. It probably didn't sound like a depressed Gollum, you know, they didn't, oh, precious, and alcohol, and Laura, you keep right on going with your exams, because they are important, Missy. Mistress? No, that's not taking off, is it? Anyway, don't feel guilty that you're not posting on time, because look at me. I don't let the rules constrain me, and I'm free as a bird, and not at all oppressed by the shackles of friendship. It's the 100th episode since Matt Smith came on our screens, and he showed us how to live life like we all have green sonic screwdrivers. Right, I need to go now because it's almost midnight, so I've got to get this edited and uploaded before it hits the thing, because I'm not going to be late on my 100th episode. I say my 100th episode, I say episode. It's not an episode, it's a video in a collab channel. It's our 100th video in a collab channel called OfCabbagesAndRants. Yay.